Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called May's Mermaid Mission, written by Crystal Z. Lee and illustrated by Ali Sue. This is the story of May, who is a part of an international society of mermaids who has been tasked with making sure that the oceans stay safe from harm and that everyone living within them is protected. Now, one day, May and her companions are summoned to East Asia, where there is a pirate who has been wreaking some havoc. Pirate Polymer has been putting a lot of plastic into the ocean, and that's making a lot of problems for the creatures that live in it. So as May and her friends make their way to Pirate Polymer, they find a lot of other creatures who are also suffering from the things that Pirate Polymer has been doing. They become really despondent along the way, and when they finally meet Pirate Polymer, they have the opportunity to help explain to him exactly what is happening because of the choices that he's making and offering him the opportunity to make better choices in the future. This is a really fun story to share with elementary school-aged readers, especially ones who are studying global conservationism and protecting the oceans and the creatures who call them home. So while this is based in mythology with mermaids and also with the story of pirates and lots of fun elements to this book, there are a lot of really true elements to it as well, as far as the things that humans are doing that are impacting the environment, and that there are ways to help as long as we do it soon. So along the way, you have lots of characters that come actually from East Asian mythology and culture and folklore. And for Western readers who may or may not be as familiar with this part of the world, this is a really lovely introduction if they aren't already familiar with these stories. Additionally, there are creatures that are native to East Asia that they may or may not have seen before. So there's a lot of fun nuance to the story that help to make it a little bit more robust than the typical conservation-focused story for kids. As you go through the book, the illustrations are lots of fun. They're colorful. They really place readers in the locations where the story takes place. And at the end of the book, there's an author's note that kind of explains what the choices were made in creating this book, where the stories come from, and then an extensive glossary is found at the end as well that not only talks about the words that are used in the book, but also some of the cultural and animal references as well. So while there's no specific action items for readers to take away from this, there is the call to action to do better and to help the environment in the ways that they can. So readers will likely be inspired to do so based on this story and the characters in it, and it's a really nice change of pace to the traditional Western style stories for environmentalism and conservation that are typically found in the world. If this sounds like a great fit for you, your classroom, or your kiddo, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.